My name is Brittany Thomas-Arthur, and I'm located in Fort Dodge, Iowa. I am the owner and operator of Little Learners Early Learning Center. I started this campus of Little Learners in 2018. I did previously have two centers, Little Learners, in the state of Indiana, and I had those for about 8 years. And then just some life changes happened. I found myself moving to Iowa. When I moved, I took a teaching job for kindergarten. Taught kindergarten for a year, realized I really, really missed working with the even younger children, infants, toddlers, preschool age. And so I contacted some state representatives about opening a center, and I was actually advised to do that out of my home for our area. And it was much better received by families. And so I did. I renovated the entire lower level of my house and started a Little Learners Early Learning Center. And here we are. So there definitely was a large need for daycare in statewide, but especially in our area in Fort Dodge. Our school system actually opened an entire early childhood center. Our representatives really got involved in helping support our economy here and encouraging providers to continue their education, provide higher quality care. And so more and more providers, even if they were doing in-home, started expanding. A lot of the parents still feel, I hate to say more, but a little more comfortable because familiarity with home daycares. The centers are getting some of the older children. It's helping. We still have an incredible shortage. In-home daycare centers, everybody has wait lists. Everywhere is full. So there's still a great need, but parents, they do really enjoy the in-home environment as well. The family that I met through this program, their children do a mix of both, center and then here, of course, as well as other in-home daycare. So it's very good. Typically, I have 8 children. Right now, I have lowered it to 6 because I have 2 that I'm caring for that are special needs that require a lot of extra support. So I am capping my number a little bit lower to accommodate that. But typically I would have 8 children here. Yes, just the one weekend a month, actually just the one weekend, it was every 2 months, was enough where I did not need to get a second job. And now my family's needs have changed a little bit, which is totally fine, where it's a weekend every month, but that more than helps. So I definitely am able to, help this family continue to keep things affordable for the families I'm caring for during the week, and provide them extra support for the ones needing it. And then, I'm able to dedicate more of my time to that and not have to go get a second job. As much as I love my job, I was looking at taking a little break to go into another field that I have experience in that it has a much higher income point, just to kind of recoup a little bit, because it has been a big struggle. And this was a game changer. This is allowing me to stay in the field that I'm very passionate about and not have to take that step back at this time. I had been able to message the parent ahead of time and just ask what some of their interests are, things that they like to do, hobbies, favorite foods and snacks. And then I just plan our weekends when they are going to be here around that. And we cook together. We try to make sure if we can't do, one of the children is very, very into outdoor activities. In the dead of winter, it was very difficult to do that. So we tried to compromise, but I try to do a special activity in an area of interest for each of those children. So lots of cooking together, baking together, lots of crafting. That's something they really enjoy. For the older ones, of course, communicate with the parents. Kind of a special movie as a treat that they get to watch while the younger ones are napping. So that it's still the weekend for them. They don't feel like it's school, an extension of school, because they really need that break as well to just be a kid. yeah, we just try to have fun. I try to make it as fun for them as possible because it's their weekend. So. They drop off approximately 6 a.m. And then the scheduled pickup time is 6 p.m. Sometimes it has been 6 p.m. Sometimes they are done early, and the parent will, send a message and just let me know, a heads up, they're headed back early, like around 4 p.m., 4:30, something like that. But somewhere in that range, depending on when they're done. But the set schedule is 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. and it's Saturday and Sunday, yes. As long as I am in the field of childcare, I do see myself doing that. I plan to continue doing it as long as it's available. Again, and would gladly transition over to providing primarily or exclusively military care as well. So yeah, I definitely am in it for as long as it's there, and hopefully it continues. I think the Army has done a great job in addressing what seems like an oversimplified thing, but that is simply the income. Providers, I know a lot of them, myself included, don't like to go too far above what the state subsidy is because they establish that based on median income in our area. In this field, you're doing it because you care about the families and you care about their children, and so you want to take care of your family, but in a sense, you very much want to take care of their family as well. And when you don't have the support of, whether it be the state or when there just is no other support, when that's it makes it incredibly difficult. So yes, this was definitely a big game changer, this program. So